All right, for today's productivity news brief, we're diving into something big. We're looking at how one company is reporting massive, and I mean massive gains by plugging AI right into its core operations. This isn't just theory. This is a real-world peek into the future of work. Let's get right into it.
So, let's start with a number that'll really make you listen. 50 million yen. That's how much a company named Zenkin is saving every year on outsourced work alone. But believe me, that figure is just the beginning of the story of how they're completely transforming their business with enterprise AI.
So what we're doing today is breaking down exactly how this Japanese web marketing and HR firm rolled out AI across their entire organization. We're talking about supercharging their sales team and fundamentally changing the way they work. It's an incredible real-world case study, and it shows what's possible.
Okay, so first things first, let's get into the hard data, because the tangible results are what really show you the massive impact of this whole thing.
I mean, check this out. The adoption rate here is just staggering. Over 90% of employees are using the AI platform every single week. This tells you right away this isn't some niche tool for a few techies. It's a core part of how the entire company gets work done day to day.
So what does that actually mean for the people working there? Well, it means they're getting their time back. And we're not talking about a few minutes here and there. We're talking 5 to 15 hours saved per employee every single month. And that time is being put right back into the stuff that really matters, the strategic work that actually drives the business forward.
And the impact on the bottom line? Oh, it's absolutely undeniable. Win rates for new deals are up by as much as 10%. The rate at which their proposals pass internal review, that jumped by 20%. And the final approval rate for those proposals, a jaw-dropping 30% increase. I mean, come on. These are the kinds of numbers that completely redefine what a sales team is capable of.
Okay, those numbers are seriously impressive. But you're probably wondering, how did they actually do it? Let's take a look at the day-to-day reality for the sales team and see how their entire workflow has been completely transformed.
But, before we even get into the workflow, we've got to talk about the elephant in the room for any company thinking about this: security. For them, it was totally non-negotiable. They had to have a guarantee that their sensitive client data wasn't going to be used to train public AI models. Getting that assurance was the key that gave them the confidence to go all in. So this table really lays it all out, the whole before and after picture. Before, the prep phase was all manual research. Now, it's deep AI-powered analysis of the entire industry. The discovery phase went from just a simple checklist to a real consultative conversation. During meetings, they can now give answers on the spot instead of saying, "I'll get back to you." And proposals, they've gone from generic documents to these highly personalized, insight-driven plans. It's a huge shift.
And here's the really crucial part. This technology isn't just about speed. It's not just making things faster. It's making them smarter. It's making them better. This whole strategic, client-focused approach is exactly what's behind those incredible win rates.
And get this, the impact didn't stop with the sales team. The company saw this amazing opportunity to use the exact same AI to tackle some big challenges in their overseas HR business.
So here was the problem they were facing. Your standard translation tools were just failing them. They were losing all the crucial context and nuance in really complex documents, like legal contracts. But the new AI solution, it could handle all that complexity, giving them accurate translations that kept the original meaning intact. A total game changer for how they operate internationally. And once they had that in place, the ripple effects were almost immediate. We're talking faster translations, sure, but it also slashed their outsourcing costs. And, this is huge, it let more of their own employees get involved in cross-border projects. It broke down silos and really empowered their team.
And all of this really leads to the biggest, most profound change of all, a fundamental shift in the company's entire culture, and really, the definition of work itself.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? The real power here isn't just about making tasks go faster. It's about freeing up human potential. It's taking all that brain power that used to be spent on repetitive work and letting people focus on strategy, on creativity, and on the real substance of what they deliver.
So when we say repetitive tasks, what are we actually talking about? Well, think about all the stuff that used to eat up hours every single day. Drafting those first sales emails, trying to generate marketing content, translating contracts, researching new clients, summarizing those super long internal documents. All of that is now being accelerated by their AI partner.
This points to a really profound cultural shift. That feeling of staring at a blank page, that writer's block, it's basically disappearing.
Now, the first step for almost any project is to team up with the AI to hash out an initial idea. It's become second nature, like having a true partner in the thinking process.
So, as we wrap up this news brief, it leaves us with one heck of a question. When you see results like higher win rates, massive time savings, and a workforce that's more strategic and creative, you just have to ask, is this it? Is this the new blueprint for corporate productivity in the age of AI?